Are Jesus and Satan the same? Yes and no. Allow me to expound upon this mystery. Jesus and Satan are two ends of the same spectrum. For example, Jesus can symbolize that which is spiritual, high frequency, and Satan can symbolize that which is material, low frequency. Both of these creative forces operate and exist within the mind of God. Jesus represents good and Satan represents bad. Jesus and Satan allude to duality, the very substance of our existence. These mythical stories are simply the concealment of occult science. But as we know, opposites are an illusion. They are real as far as this physical realm is concerned, but ultimately opposites are one and the same. So yes, Jesus and Satan can be the same symbolically. For example, the ruler is one tool with two ends. We'll call one end good and one end bad. But in between there are many degrees. We'll refer to these degrees as vibration. So good and bad are composed of the same substance, vibration. The higher the vibration, the more refined and spirit the substance. The lower the vibration frequency, the more dense and materialistic it becomes, the more worldly it becomes. This is why the ego is connected with low vibration, because it's worldly. It's concerned with physical matters. The ego lives in fear and fights to protect itself from loss and annihilation. Annihilation of all that is worldly and mental. This is all lower vibration frequency. Jesus, on the other hand, represents the higher spiritual vibration, the higher frequency. The more spiritual minded or Jesus minded we become, we begin to loosen our grip on worldly cares and material things. The less we become affected by those low vibrational, dense, low frequency worldly things. Our transition is likened unto an ice cube in a hot pan. The dense hard form of the cube becomes more finite as it begins to evaporate from the heat. You're literally watching the vibrational frequency of this material thing change. Now do you see what the resurrection of Christ is about? Do you see what the ascension of Christ is about? It's about this transition of change that takes place in each and every one of us as we mature and develop in spiritual understanding. We begin to let go of the concept of Satan. We turn our backs on Satan, the lower vibrational frequency, and we begin to develop a closer relationship with Jesus, the higher spiritual frequency, the higher vibration within. So yes, Jesus and Satan are one, considering that they are both a part of the vibrational realm that we experience. If you know thyself, you know God.